And then I realized that the game's opening at the moment, so I didn't need to click into the game. Am I good? Am I alive? Am I well? It's weird. I'm so used to having other things on. Do I have... Nope, everything else is off. Cool. Alright, I am not doing a run today. I'm just not in the mood for a run today. So... If I remember correctly, typically we end with like 4,300. And I wanted to check what we have available here. So we have about 8. Ignore that number because I was doing other random shit. This is available? But the other one I want isn't. Jesus Christ. We could buy this. Because I think for Nozomi, or what's her name? Nozomi, yeah, Nozomi. I believe Nozomi actually dies faster with it. We could also get Sharp Claws, but I don't know how much we want to be doing this stuff with. Especially since it's like only gonna be used for 1 or 2 fights. In order to use... We would need to buy this, which we can do after the first Dark Homura Hime, which means this and... I mean, this and this wouldn't be bought until, like, the next set of levels. Which sucks, but it's just the way that things are. This is not going to be used. No, no, no. Maybe. And there's another one that I wish we had. It was like the Feathered Serpent or something. It's the one where the thing circles around you. I wish we got to buy that one, but we can't. So we're just gonna have to deal. This one, I think, is only good against Nagasa. I mean, Rika and Yuna, and that's it. This is like whatever. This will never last for a long time. Actually. I was wondering what the fuck I was getting updates for. I can test it. We'll just test it on Nozomi for shits and giggles. Because this should be my completed save file. Where is it? This one. Because in theory, this should do fuck all. We'll test on Nozomi in this one. This should just do nothing. She was floating. It does like close to nothing. I'm not doing this fight well, so this is more just to see. And I'm also getting my ass kicked. We're gonna go to a different chapter now. I want to see what it does against Mamiya. I'm just assuming that's her name. That's how you pronounce her name. I could be completely wrong. But I'm just... This is me fucking around with different things right now. That's all I'm doing, really. That was a bit bullshit, but that's fine. This one is weird. Because it can guarantee that you can sneak in abilities that you may not be able to normally, or even force a reset of... like certain attacks. I do think there are more powerful skills that you can use. I wish I knew where to get this. I wish I remembered where to get this. This would probably be the best one, but it's not. Phantom Blade is whatever. Needle Rain is way too small of one for her. Dark Prison is like, eh. There's no way this works, right? There's no way this thing works. I can't just pull her to me when she runs away or something. Nah. Definitely not. This doesn't work. That's worthless outside of mob fights. 1,000 Cuts is the other one I was thinking about using because it's like easy, you can guarantee get it from like early on, but we have so much money later that it makes more sense to do it that way. Heavenly Guardian is just eh. I don't really see a reason for this in or outside of the game. Phantom Warriors if you're having a hard time, I guess, but I just never felt like that. Like the other one I can see myself using it on is like Asa, and that's about it. The other thing is that since this only costs 12, you can definitely get it about maybe right after Nozomi. Oh crap, it's this one. Please. Yay. Okay. This feels faster, even though it could just be a placebo effect. Let me do it with the other one. So the other main reason why I'm trying to find another skill is because I need one that doesn't involve Homura Hime doing the action herself. I need one where it's like this. Actually, I got an idea. Because that ability is also going to be useful in the Agasa fight, but Quake Strike is just better overall. Thing is, with one like this... That's funny how I was able to do that. But yeah, no, that was a bad one. You can't tell that she's gonna do that right away. Plus, she did it in the middle of a different attack, so yeah. Oh. Okay, I see. Needle range just affects where I am. That may work. That may work well. Of course, it does also depend entirely on what the fuck she does. She's probably the most dark Riku of them all. Keep her in there. Yep. I'm trying it with the original setup. Of course, I know that we have a lot more, not money, but a lot more attacks than bullets. There you go. I was forgetting what I typically do. That may just be quicker. It's weird. I know I don't have the timer up. Actually, stupidity is in general. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna edit my timer a little bit and then edit it back at the end of the stream. So it loaded. Edit splits. We're gonna edit the settings a bit. Right now, since the only thing I want to practice is this. Okay. Tab back in. Chapter select. So this should start the timer. If not, what? Why no start? Why no start? Was this something for a checkpoint at the end of the previous one? Hold on. Let me just do, like... We'll go here for shits and giggles. And then go back and see if it starts or not. I thought someone called me for a second. I was about to be like, what the fuck's going on? Let me check another one as well. That also doesn't start it. Okay, so I'll just need to time it myself then. Like, let's say we go here and then... Okay, yeah. So we'll do it after I do that. So let's say do this. Which means I am gonna have to mash my way through it, but... I'm dumb. Can you stop fucking running, please? Jesus. Fuck. That was the weirdest one yet. I stopped for some reason. That was bad. I'm doing this because I need to see approximately how long the fight takes itself. And since everything else is set in stone, it's just like, yeah. Just show how long the fight takes. My phone's not even fully charged yet. I was about to mess up my own results by double mashing my way through this, and I was just like, no, you're doing this for consistency's sake. Let's get this over with. I'm also supposed to get a controller, my Steam controller today. So we'll see if it gets delivered before or after I go to work. And if it's after I go to work, I won't be so sad. Won't be here for like another hour at least.
Homura Hime,
Why is that not a split? About 3 minutes, so skills. Needle Rain, I believe everything else should be fine. Anything else I need right now? I feel like I'm missing something here. Why do I have this? Oh, it's because I have the I'm in my extra save file, that's why. So 417 is where it starts. That's more just to get out safely. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. That was about as bad as the other one. I also need to practice that Minnie because she's a harder one for me to practice.
少し騒々しい日々を、未来を迎えよう。ね、僕ね、本当に黒いしほんとあなたすほんせありがとう。
Alright. So approximately what here? So it's still like 3 minutes. I'm trying to do the math in my head, but I think I actually wasted more time. Why am I trying to do math in my head? We have a fucking calculator. Uh, 7.51 minus 4.17. 334, maybe 1 second faster. It's not even worth it, so the original method is still better. We are going to reset the clock. We are not going to update my times. Just do that now. What am I doing? So take off 20 seconds. Yeah, I saw that coming. The problem is that, like, I find less uses to do her regular shit with. Plus, she didn't even use the one attack the whole fucking time. I find less uses to use the, one thing with because she's never in range the whole time. Unlike the other one where I can, like, manipulate her to be in range. It was 334 on the last one.
僕ね。一緒に来た。やり。どあなすおせありがとう。
Whoops. I thought that was done. Uh, 333 probably could be shorter if I did less. So, reset. No, don't update. Hmm. That was what I was waiting for last time. Alright, doing this again. Why not? If I did it any later, probably would have resulted in my death. There we go. I've watched this cutscene so many times. Not as many as the Agasa one. That one still is the most, but I watched it so many times. That was actually slower than the other ones. I'm curious about... Not that one. I wish. I fucking wish. Hey, I'm curious enough. Because we definitely have access to it by this point. My amount of attempts is gonna be extremely fucked, but it's fine. I was about to do something else and that was stupid. I may try this multiple times, but Sharp Claws may be the way to go. You don't need to get in her face anymore. Three, 3, 4 is the time to beat. Darn. I am very much just waiting for my delivery. Well, not just waiting, but I very much am waiting for my delivery. This fight takes me on average, it's about like 334. Please note, if I were to change it, it would just be changed for this fight. Maybe add Mini too, but like those are the two that I would actively be changing it for, and it's not like the most important thing to change out there. I'll need to think a little bit better on what to do with it, but like that's the big thing for it. And I know we can buy Sharp Claws too. It's probably one of the cheapest items. In reality, it would probably split there. 319! Please note, 319 is an insane time to get for that. And it makes me want to do it again. $319 is insanity. Now, of course, this is me fucking doing it, so it means probably Tonbi is going to be able to do it faster. But, like, it's still insanity that that's just the time. Nope. Let's just get out safe. As long as you do it right, you should be fine. Oh, that'd be funny if I knocked her out of it. She is the most dark Riku out of them all. The problem with Quake Strike on this boss specifically is that, like, you have to plan that shit out. You have to know exactly when she's standing still, and that shit is hard enough as is to figure out when she's standing still. Where's my package? I want it before I go to work, preferably. I know it's gonna be slower than the other one because the last one was just like perfection in a fight. But like, even if it still beats 334, I know what I'm doing then. $335, so let's say on average it'll be about $335 or something like that. I don't even know what that other button did. Nope, that's bad. You're doing this again. Bye. Hey, do your thing. That was slow as hell. I don't know if it's just me or something. Something's weird about this one. Plus, without show, I want to try something in a bit. After this attempt, I'll try it. Which means I have to put back the original one just to get comparison in my head. But I do think... do I want to try it on the next one? It could backfire horrendously because you have to waste a few seconds buying it, but it's so fucking cheap, you can get it early on. Quick Strike is fantastic. The problem is that if the enemy's too agile, it's worthless. Not worthless, but like very hard to do. And we don't have a break gauge on Mamiya. Or Miyuki, let's just call her Miyuki. I feel like I'm saying Mamma Mia every single time I say Mamiya. Miyuki is the one where it would require... She doesn't have a break gauge, and Nozomi is the one that's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want. It's about the usual amount. So it just feels like this fight takes like 3.5 minutes unless you get stupidly lucky or know what you're doing. I need to find a way to do it. The problem is that she feels like the Dark Riku of all the bosses in terms of there's no like actual set pattern for her. She just does whatever the fuck she wants. She chooses an attack string, does it, and you just have to memorize the attack strings and answer accordingly. That's the biggest problem with her. I'm curious. We're gonna go here, equip Quake Strike, chapter select. Now, someone that is not like that whatsoever is actually... I'm doing this manually anyway. Doesn't matter how this is set up. Edit splits. Settings. We don't need this setup. Okay. Okay. Back to this. I want the comparisons. And then, of course, she does this. Let's say like 120 in order to get that far. So... why is she still talking? That's my thing. It's just like, your pause, you should be talking. It's gonna be like a weird number, so we're gonna need to do this a couple times. 115. I need to figure out a way so that I can just kill her on the second one. I just need to find a way to kill her on the second one. That's probably ideal, but the problem is that you won't have ideal most of the time. There we go. That was, like I said, the first one was ideal. This one, you don't have ideal most of the time. You literally 48 seconds. That is the most ideal shit ever. And I probably could have saved 1 second. Fuck. I have no idea what the fuck she was doing for the most of that fight. That's quicker than doing it the other way. Still about a minute. So I know that Ling Ling affects how close you get. Fuck. I hate myself for that. Alright, that's just froze time. A minute 10. This is me trying to figure out everything, but now let's do it with not Needle Rain. Needle Rain is not as good as I would like. This one may be one where it may just be better to keep Quake Strike on. In which case, yeah, fine, fair enough. Keep Quake Strike. 54 seconds. I mean, it's okay. It's not great. We'll try it again. "48 seconds again." But I can probably get as much with just Quake Strike, so let's be honest, not much of an improvement here. Do you want to save it? Fuck no. Like, with the way I'm using it, it just doesn't make sense to switch off Quake Strike for this fight. Like I said, just doesn't make as much sense, so we're just gonna leave that alone. Oh, fuck, I forget if we can... I don't even think we'll have enough for Ling Ling. You know what, F it, we'll try it with Ling Ling. Because that's wrong. Because I already know Quake Strike's gonna work well with the Demon Doggos, just the way they are. I'm fine with keeping Quake Strike for all of them. It may make more sense just to keep Quake Strike for Ling Ling too. And we're just gonna hit load latest save again because I forgot. I am practicing the fights for the most part, though I do need to practice mob fights more. Oh, fuck you. I do it. I love the sparkling debut. There we go. So about a minute 12 if you do it right. And in all honesty, I don't even know how you could improve that. I say that as if I know how to do it right. I don't. I don't even know if there's a pattern on her. So let's see if there's a pattern on Ling Ling too. And then we can try to see if there's a way to improve it. Fully charged. Why am I watching this? Why am I watching this? Okay. If I hit load latest save, where does that put me? Does it put me after the fight or before the fight? It puts me after the fight, so we'll be doing chapter select, 6, Ling Ling again. If it puts me after the fight, damn. I hate it. Oh, no, it doesn't. So I can do... So 1 minute 12 is the time to beat. Do you want to update them? No. Oh. Well, rip. Minus 2 seconds. Where the fuck did she go? Oh, she ran in here. That's what happened. Okay, I wasted time. That wasn't a good fight. Crap. There we go. A minute 16, reality minute 14. Wrong one. That was almost simultaneous. Jesus. What the? Hey, get the sparkling debut out. Of course, that miss. Of course. 115 about. I don't think we have enough to actually go through and get any more because this is where you buy the other charm slots, so you're gonna be out of money. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the other one now then. This is the earliest the package can arrive. Oh. No. Okay. Let's return to the main menu. Damn. Show details. I'm also waiting for a translation of another game. Not game. Thing I want. Alright, so skills. We have this, this, and this, which makes sense. Let's practice Ling Ling 1 a bit. Omori's, we only have that one. I do have a bit more money than usual because of that stuff, and I have that one, but I don't have any extras. Let's practice Ling Ling 1. As much as I would love to practice skips and the like, this shit is just needed to practice. I don't need to time this one either. I don't need to time it, I just need to do better. That's the key here. I just need to do better. That should be enough. Nah. I literally just have enough. Okay. There we go. Hey, if you do it properly, you can actually get more out. And not do that like a dumbass. I was doing it wrong. That should be good enough, though. That should be enough. Crap. Alright, we're gonna restart from there, because I messed that one up royally. we go. There we go. The big thing about this one is making sure that you get it in the right right way. Big thing about this is basically shield management, the fight. And I hit her too early, she's gonna go into the face, yeah. Shield and health management, the fight. And the biggest problem with this one is that this shit sucks. I love it when one of them miss. That should be enough, and if it's not, I'll restart the fight again. That should be enough. So the biggest thing with this one is that I need to keep shield management in charge, and as soon as I believe I hit my shield limit, just switch to all guns. That was stupid of me. And of course, if that's the first thing that happens, just... She should do this move. How did that not send her into the next phase? But yeah, that's consistent shield management. It starts from your setup and goes from there. That was more me just trying to get some extra time so that she doesn't guarantee go into that attack again. feel behind though. I'm very behind actually. Yeah, I feel very behind on that one. How the hell do you do that? I feel like I'm gonna need to use more of the attacks early on, which is fine. Like, this feels a bit better. Bit better. Well, now I want to test something else. Now I gotta test something else with this. Don't fuck it up this time, dummy. What the fuck? Why did she not do that? She's not backing up when I tell her to. I'm just fucking this up royally now. As soon as I'm trying to get something else done, it's like, yeah, let's just fuck this up royally. Why not? Alright, wait a second. Skip this one. Full fucking shittery. How the fuck did you get out of that? I'm mad by that because I got messed up royally and I don't know how the fuck I did that. What the fuck? Come on, give it to me. That should be enough. This may be too early. Alright, so 112, which is like fine. There we go. 112 is our time to beat right now. Cool. Okay, we got it. Please get in the air. No, we're not making this. Why does this one suck so much? It's weird. It's like I can't time it properly at all. That's too much. You bitch! Holy shit! Oh, that's wrong. It would have taken way too long. I hated doing that. No. This one's a mess. That wasn't gonna work. Okay, I'm doing it my other way now. I don't care if it's slower. I am fairly consistent with that method. Okay. Holy crap, that is 1 minute and 6 seconds. Even with the other method working well, this method just works well for me. Alright, there's another one I want to practice. That's wrong. There's a couple I want to practice, but this is one I need to practice a bit more because I messed it up on my PB. Going back to Agasa, I need to de-equip the one. He'll do too much damage otherwise. Nice job. I do too much damage otherwise. I do need to practice this. Hold on. There's one more I need to get rid of. Oh wait, no, I already got rid of it. Holy crap, she lasts for a long time. No! Okay. There you go. Okay, so let's see here. I've mostly been practicing boss fights when I need to practice the other fights, too. I love missing damage. That was so awful. There's a good thing I'm practicing this right now because I need to remember how to do this perfectly. I may have messed up slightly. Alright, I know where I messed up though. Okay. Almost got it perfectly. I know about where I messed up. There was one hit where that didn't do any damage. It just missed completely. Barely missed it. I think if I don't get hit, I can get it fairly quickly. There we go. Ugh, that took forever. Alright, and unfortunately it starts back there, so we're gonna go to... What fights do I really need to practice? I'm curious about this one. Yes, I'm going back to the boss fight. But I'm just curious about it. Like, why does it stay? It, like, does her pattern work similar to the other ones? We should have these by now, and our Mori should be up. At least up to you. Yeah, up to at least you, I think. And then we have blessed shots. No. Oh, fuck you. Let's restart the fight. So if I stay close to her, will she do it or will she not? Oh, thanks, asshole. I forgot about this phase. I believe I have to go through. Oh, no. Okay. I have to try to see what forces certain things out, essentially. The other question becomes, how do I handle this? Because I can always do like one or two different things, but then it just becomes, what do I do after? Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Alright. Let me hang back on this. Let me go forward on this one. Alright. I just need to find a way to activate it, and it's hard to judge this one based off like how good you'll be. Do it. Fucking dare you. There you go. Once again, the problem becomes I don't know how to... This may be our Vanitas of the fights. You should go into the middle, then we do this. Yep. I don't know if that's quicker or not. I think it can only ever be done with the stupid Awakened Dolt, but what do I know? Of course, it's that one. Alright. I think I have an idea of how I want to handle the fight. The problem becomes which one am I dealing with, and that just is its own separate problem. You're probably going to be doing physical. Well, gotcha. Do you have a pattern? And if so, how can I exploit it? That's the question with Ling Ling too. I hate myself. Let's not do that. Okay, so she started the same way twice, I think, now, so let's see. And one of my skills needed to change. Do that again. I don't think I need to worry about the break gauge on this one. Just let it go on this. Crap. Never mind, we are worrying about the break gauge. I need to study that a lot more in order to see if there's a pattern. I should be working on my mob fights. I really should be working on my mob fights. I ran out of water. Clean. I'm waiting for this to update. Why isn't it updating? Turn off the Wi-Fi so that it updates properly. Try again? Oh god, I'll be right back. have these keys that will never be used again to open up my box. Because my controller got delivered. I will not be using the Steam controller for speedruns, at least not until I get the other people verified on it. But, I mean, not verified, but the other people behind it. But I will be using it for my own private games and any other, like, random ass shit. What the fuck happened here? Oh, shit. Weird ass box. If you see me on stream early, you know why. It's because I got the controller and I want to play with it a little bit. But the fuck? How do you? Huh? Oh god! It almost fell open. Oh, that's cool. That means you can do that and you can play with it. Ooh, I'm gonna be messing with this later. So, okay, so power button's this thing. Alright, I'll mess with this in a bit. They gave me wires for it too. I don't have to use my own. Thank God. Fuck sakes. And then the manual's online. Of course, the health and safety one's here, but the manual's online. It comes. I love the box it comes with, by the way. I am gushing about something I just got today, and I will probably end stream soon. Not now, because I still need to focus a little more on Ling Ling. But later, in a bit. Where's my phone? I got half an hour. I'll do 1 or 2 more attempts at Ling Ling. And then hopefully next stream I won't be lazy enough to where I'm just practicing boss fights the whole time. And instead I'm practicing other stuff. Dumbass. Ugh. Why did she hit me through that? Fuck you, Howling. There we go. Got that. Sparkling debut! Thank God. Okay. So she started off with lasers. I know she doesn't always start off like that. So what may be the cause of it is the fact that I'm doing the one very early. Damn you! Fuck. Damn it! I was hoping. So let's see. Let's see if I stay back. Did she do... Okay, so... Does her whole entire fight base around that? Because if so, then like, if her whole entire fight is based around your distance from her, that's not bad. Now you can just make a good route for it. Which, of course, I'm sure other people have figured out real quick. But Ling Ling 2 feels like she's based off distance from you as well. And now that I know that she's based off distance from you, now I just need to see how well I can do the other stuff. Don't mind me, friends are being funny in server. Okay, so chapter select, chapter 6, Ling Ling. Let's try this again, but this time I'm gonna try to optimize what the hell I do in order to waste as little shit as possible. So the first one is always the same. Same opening as before. Well, similar opening as before. Fuck you! I need my HP. I was about to be like, okay, let me just do it without HP because I know how to do the second one. Bye. That's hard to do, though. Especially in the beginning. The beginning has so many places where howling can just ruin your time. I know this won't get me up to where I need to be health-wise, but it's fine, it's fine. I can be a little bit of a deficit of health. Fuck you, Howling! Holy shit, I hate you! Nah, we're gonna reload this. Howling is literally the part of the fight that I hate the most in this. Best girl, horrible fight. I love Ling Ling so much. Ling Ling's just needs to be protected. That's different. Where'd Howling go? Like, that's a question. did it! I was too high up. There we go. I need to practice the beginning. The end is easy enough to figure out what to do. It's the beginning that's the problem. We'll do it one more. Ling Ling, get over here. You gotta kick your ass again. So it seems like in the beginning she does a few moves right away, but... Got it. Alright, let's see if she does the same thing over and over, because... How is that? This may require me studying the VOD footage after. Hey, that's interesting. Too bad I can't get the other ones all the way. Okay, instead of that way, let's see. No. That was just sad. Now, once one thing messed up, everything messed up. Let's go with the other way. Other method where I don't have to worry, where I can just keep up the pressure. Fuck. How did I do it before? How did I do it before? Because she's technically doing the same pattern as before. I think she has a couple variants of it, but... she's doing very similar attacks. That's probably the best I could get. I need to think about this in other ways too. Of course. Fuck. Okay, cool. We prefer her not to do the pedals right away, but we'll see if I can keep on top of her long enough to do that. It is hard to do that after all, so... Fuck. Okay, never mind. Never mind, do it a different way. Do it the usual way so that I can figure it out. Fuck you, Homura Hime. Why didn't you back up? Okay. Feels like I can't get out of that one, not without it going horribly wrong. Not horribly wrong, but like without it going south. Speaking of horribly wrong, that is one where you just kind of have to accept the loss of health, and if you have your ult, just use it to gain back momentum. Fuck. That's the one you would want. I didn't even know she did that. Yeah, that's like the pattern you would want. You would want her to do the triple flowers, which I'm gonna try to see if I can force out every time. That felt slow, though. How am I able to force it out? I feel like in order to force it out, I need to just stay on top of her. So, no matter what, hold forward. Or that. That works, I guess. She feels like she does this more often than not. So what the hell do I do? Trying to figure it out. Trying to figure it out. I feel like if I had the other one, we'll check it out in a minute. I'll try that method in a minute. Well, fuck me, howling really fucked me up. Fuck! Why is it that one of these just doesn't hit? Fuck me. Alright, I think I'm done for now. Hope you guys had a good one. Bye-bye.